The CDC's new guidance to cancel Thanksgiving travel will add to an already slow season.
Last year, more than 36,000 people passed through security checkpoints at MSP on the day before Thanksgiving. This year, that number is expected to drop by nearly 60% to around 15,000 travelers. WCCO's Marielle Mohs spoke to families making difficult decisions for the holiday.
Just last night, I kind of said to the girls, all right, we need to have sort of a serious discussion about what you're going to do.
Like many families right now, the Scotts are having to make tough calls on their holiday plans. Beth Scott lives in Edina, and her three daughters, Ellie, Sophie, and Gracie, are spread out in 3 different states.
I've never been anywhere but Minnesota for Thanksgiving.
Gracie is in her senior year at Boston College. Massachusetts has tight restrictions on travel, and her school asked people not to leave the state for the holiday.
I'm thankful that I got to come back in the first place. Not a lot of college students were able to go back, so I knew that there were going to be sacrifices. This was one of them.
Ellie's job has her in and out of hospitals in the D.C. area. She's worried about COVID exposure with travel impacting her job and the vulnerable patients she sees in hospitals. And Sophie plans to stay in Indiana, where she works as a civil engineer.
It's a small price to pay to, not be sick, to not make other people sick.
MSP Airport is forecasting a slight uptick in travel for November and December, but not much more than they've been seeing all year during the pandemic. Since the stay-at-home order in May, departures out of MSP have gone from about 100 daily flights to about 300, with anywhere from 5,000 to 15,000 passengers going through the airport daily around the holidays.
It's a very difficult decision to make to not travel. But you can't hear from all of these healthcare workers and not think, I really have no business doing that or, making it worse for anyone.
Now, the number of passengers expected to travel through MSP Airport next week could change because airport reps are telling me that a lot of people are making last-minute cancellations. Reporting from MSP Airport, Marielle Mohs, WCCO 4 News.
Amtrak says it's seen about a 25% drop in business because of the pandemic and does not see a spike for Thanksgiving. AAA anticipates at least a 10% drop in auto travel, which would be the largest one-year decrease since the recession in 2008.